How's my hair? How's my hair? How's my hair? Looking sharp. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon, that's right. I mean, we're gonna be rich, you guys. I don't see how we cannot be rich. This is it. Millionaires, all of us. I mean, this is the key. This was it. It was just that easy. It's like magic.
As expected, Million Token has made a lot of noises. And sure enough, this is a part 2 of a video I made a month ago talking about TechLead and his coin Million Token. And once again, let's put our investigation hat on to see why Andrei Jikh shielded MM Token and then removed his video. Who won the battle between TechLead and Coffeezilla? What is this 99% of unsubscribers who watched part 1 of this video? And lastly, the juicy part where we react to some of the comments that we got in that video, shall we? Let's start with Andrei Jikh and his video about MM Token.
He's an ex-Google, ex-Facebook, ex-husband tech lead. The most important thing to understand is that this token is not technically an investment. Now, before you attack me in the comment section like,
oh, this guy's an idiot, I'm up 300%, this is gonna pay for all my Funko Pops.
Let me just clarify.
Andrei is a personal finance YouTuber with 1.6 million subscribers. He made a YouTube video about MM Token and suddenly he decided to remove his video after seeing a lot of negative publicity around this project. And just in case, if you haven't watched that video, it was a positive video around Million Token. He was basically shilling the MM Token. However, we don't know if he got paid to shield the project or he himself invested in project and wanted to pump his own back. He then posted this on his YouTube video saying that, hey guys, just wanted to address the video I made about the token. Once it was discovered that the creator was not truthful about staking $1 million of his own money, I made the video private. If the creator of the token responds addressing the issues in a clear way, which so far he has not, I will make the video public again. I will do better in the future and blah blah blah. Whatever the case may be, the video has gone. But shortly after that, we had a clash between TechLead, the creator of MM Token, and Coffeezilla, the internet detector. So now, let's watch it together.
Calling me racist for exposing his scam, all from a coin which in my opinion is a clever but massive scam. He lied. He just admitted it. I mean, it's a scam, folks.
To call me a scammer is like calling God a scammer.
TechLead a few months ago actually agreed with me that Ponzi schemes are bad. Check it out.
Recently, some information has come to light that has made me skeptical about this whole cryptocurrency market, thinking that the whole thing could be being pumped up by a Ponzi scheme. And I wanted to make this video quickly to warn any of you out there as well who may have substantial life savings of your own also in cryptocurrencies.
So a few months ago, he's calling out Ponzi schemes when I guess it was financially convenient and socially convenient to do so. But then I guess he figured out if you can't beat him, why not join him?
Genghis Khan, Napoleon, or Captain Blackbeard, these iconic historical figures. And you know, some of these people were even villains. Sure, you could say that Captain Blackbeard was a scammer, he even killed people, and yet they are legends in history and there is value with these people. And so the more fame for a cryptocurrency, the better. In fact, I bet that if I were to get arrested and go to jail, the price of Million Token would skyrocket because it would just be legendary.
This is delusional. Like, first, it's factually wrong. Look at the price of something like, I don't know, BitConnect, you know, after people were were arrested. The price did not exactly skyrocket for coins that turn out to be scams. But secondly, getting put in jail doesn't make you a legend. It makes you a criminal. Dude, the first thing you did was attempt to play the race card. How can you sit there and mention the victim mentality with a straight face? You dodged every valid question and then tried to compare yourself to a pirate. The biggest annoyance I had in this video, you know, before it went full delusional, is just kind of the disappointment that TechLead didn't actually address any of my points. Something that the commenters picked up on. A 10-minute response video where none of the major claims are addressed.
But if you want the technical detailed explanation, which is so boring that I'm sure nobody even wants to pay attention or hear about, here you go. Somebody explained this in a tweet. Quite eloquently. I don't understand this whole argument about TL's initial liquidity pool. It literally would not have made any difference if he immediately put $1 million in it. He would have still earned the 950K, which he can use in reality to complete the 1 million peg, so the total change for his initial own money would still be the same in both cases. His risk is 0 in both cases because there's no risk for buying or selling Million Token at $1 no matter the amount. So in no aspect does it make any difference. So why is he a scammer again?
What does all of this even mean, right? What does it all mean for the tech lead who's much richer than you? Did he make money? So I traced all the transactions this guy made in a big spreadsheet and then just categorized who they were to, who they were from. This is for all the USDC pools, the million token pools. And according to my calculations, TechLead has pulled out and siphoned into a bunch of shell accounts a total of $3.3 million. Huh? Not bad. Not bad for a coin he started 2 months ago. He also still has $1 million in Uniswap that he can pull out anytime. That's $4.3 million. Remember, coming from a $50,000 upfront investment. Not only that, he still owns a bunch of Million Token. Today, that Million Token is worth $5 million. Actually, I checked it 2 days ago. So as of 2 days ago, $5 million there as well, giving a grand total of $9 to $10 million from a 1 to 2 month old coin, which makes me and probably you want to scam people ourselves.
I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this to get us started. I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this.
He confirms that he did just put in $50,000. He later says,
I'm putting $1 million of my own money into this to get us started.
That he believed he deployed another $50,000, but this was from what you guys spent on Million Token. So that is confirmed.
When I started the project, I bootstrapped with 50,000 USD coins paired to 50,000 Million Tokens.
TechLead did not put in $1 million of his own money like he said he did.
So with this, we finally got answer for my previous video when I said,
which I'm still skeptic that he would have had originally a 1 million USDC coins here, because I can't confirm that on chain.
Now, talking about that video, let's take a look at the distribution between likes and dislikes. Comparing this to all my other YouTube videos, this looks so suspicious. Then, if we look at the video's analytics, we see that 99.3% of the views that I got came from those who were not subscribed to my YouTube channel. So the question becomes, where they come from? So here, what I found was that MM Token has an active Discord, Telegram, and bunch of other social groups. And ironically, all the members inside those groups call themselves Lions or MM Army. So what these Lions or MM Army do is that if they find something against MM Token or their leader, in this case TechLead, then they share this inside those groups and ask others to go and raid that piece of content. And that was my answer on how I got this many dislikes from those who are not even subscribed to my small YouTube channel. It seems that someone randomly saw my video, shared it with Lions, and from that moment, the game was on, the raid was on. In a few seconds, we are gonna react to some of the comments that I got. But before that, let's see an example of how Lions or MM Army raided these YouTubers on his live stream and see what happened next.
I got jumped. I got ambushed. I got sneak attacked out here in the Wild West by a pack of roaming lions. The Million Token army came up and jumped me and jumped my homie. We're going through different meme coins, right? Just because that's what we like to do on the lives. And on the chat, someone says, you know, view Million Token. And I proceeded to trash Million Token. I proceeded to say, like, bro, this guy TechLead, I don't know about him. Don't know if I trust him. Don't know if I trust this token. Don't know if I trust the coin. And then, and I mean, at 29 minutes and 49 seconds, if you check the live stream, I say, I don't like the Million Token. You have to convince me. And then all of a sudden, I see just like the chat flood of, and like the chat on the streaming platform I use is like very small. So like it goes faster on that than it does in the real one, because I'm like, oh my gosh. And they're like, he's spreading FUD. Like Million Tokens here, Million Armies here. And I saw our chat go from like 20 viewers to like 140 viewers. And I was like, where are all of you guys coming from? Please don't hurt us. And then proceeds the mauling, the teeth, the fangs, the humanity. They just started just attacking us all caps, like, you don't know what you're talking about. How do you know anything about crypto? You're so stupid. You're so. And I was like, I finally caved. I was like, okay. All right. If you guys subscribe to me and you guys subscribe to my homie over here, if I see him jump over 100 subscribers, I'll buy a million token. And then they did it instantly. They were like, done. Oh, I checked his thing. I checked his subscriber. I was like, I'm rolling with this army. I was mauled in the best way. It was like all these guys came in and they supported. And then when I bought it, they were like, yeah, million coin. And I started throwing up the M's. I was like, yeah, and then so and so what ended up happening is they ended up screenshotting us and they put us in their meme channel.
But of course this trade was a successful one and at the end they win him over. But as expected, he lost his money as he got in at price $68 and now it is sitting at $32, a whopping 55% drop in the price. And now as promised, let's react to some of the comments I received. So the first one, in TechLead we trust. Sure you do. LOL, all the YouTubers trying to fight TechLead are getting more dislikes than likes. Clickbait to get viewers. You got more dislikes than your subscribers. Okay, for this, let me have their own leader up to respond to this too.
I would pay good money for someone like PewDiePie or Elon Musk to even talk about Million Token, even in a negative light, if that's what it takes. And so, yeah, I stirred up the drama. It was a publicity stunt. But as they say, any publicity is good publicity.
Also, I don't mind getting dislikes, sharing facts with my peeps. You just cloud chasing, you are probably on our Discord. I never intentionally joined the pump and dump schemes, so the answer to this question is no, I never joined your Discord group. What exposed? He has been transparent about everything. No, he has not. He said he put $1 million of his own money, which was a lie. I think you did hours of research for nothing because you were jealous of other people's making money. Could have just hit the green buy button. Yes, of course I did my hours of research, but that is not only for this coin, for other coins as well. This is cryptocurrency and is wild west full of scams, but what you are suggesting us is to stop researching and instead hitting the green button. And the other thing about researching on these meme coins is that, we all want to avoid getting rogged or scammed. And the reason of doing research is not because we are jealous. I made more money from MM than your YouTube will ever make. LOL. Kudos to you, I assume. But if you don't mind, sharing how your investment is doing right now. Only hating on him because he's jealous. LOL. Another thought, that said, Million Token continues to dominate the crypto world. Let's pump it up. And someone already responded to this one. It's a garbage. He had 1 million plus subs and you have 100. Case closed. You are not at his level, man. What a loser. This is the Sunday neighborhood soccer player criticizing Cristiano Ronaldo. And someone backed the comment up, said, LOL, great comment. And these two are my favorites. First of all, let's take a look at TechLead's channel. He started talking about cryptocurrency only 3 months ago. And before that, his videos are only about how he got divorced and how he is a failure. But now let's take a quick look at my channel. My first video posted in early 2018 and it's about cryptocurrency, right? And that was even a year after I got involved with cryptocurrency in 2017. And here is a video of me teaching blockchain in a small meetup group in 2017. We had meetups about cryptocurrency in 2017. And for post ICO is exchanges like Binance, Bitrex, Bitfinex. There are tons of exchanges. We have two types of exchanges, like centralized exchange and decentralized exchanges, but I'm not gonna cover right now. So to your point, I'm more capable to talk about cryptocurrency than he is. So now Shino17 tried to put this into perspective for us using a soccer example. So what we do now, let's step back, forget about crypto and soccer. Instead, let's talk about art. So here we have Ava, who is a watercolor artist with a bunch of awards. And then we got Dean Mitchell, whose pieces are in the museum already. But if we check their YouTube channels, we see that they have very little subs compared to this one, who is a YouTuber, entertaining their follower with just basic watercolor. So according to your statement, those two award-winning artists are what? Sunday neighborhood soccer player versus the other one who is Cristiano Ronaldo because he's a YouTuber and has more subscribers? So Shino17, I assume that you were not so lucky with your soccer example in any shape or form and it didn't go as expected, though I appreciate the creativity aspect of it, of course. There was 160 plus comments left on that video and of course we cannot react to all of them. But if you missed part 1 of my video where I got all those hates, then click on this video right here. And guys, I know that I'll get a lot of hates for this video as well, but if you are an unbiased viewer and like this video, then be sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up to offset some of those future dislikes. And with that, thank you so much guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one.